Hello, I'm going to do the daily energy, and this is for the collective, so for whoever feels drawn to hear this message. Also, this is a timeless reading, so this is for whenever you feel drawn to hear this message. All right, so we're going to get some tarot, and we're going to get some clarifiers, and close out with an oracle. So let's see what's going on and who needs to hear a message. I don't know if, is that shaking the camera? I don't think it is. Okay. All right. So we have 10 of Swords. We have 6 of Cups. We have the Sun card. We have the 9 of Cups. I love it. We have the 2 of Swords, Devil, the World, 3 of Cups, and 8 of Wands as overall energy. So for overall energy, we have the 8 of Wands, and that can represent forward movement, quick moving energy. Something happens quick. Something can catch you by surprise. Something that you weren't expecting happens. That's exciting. Could be that there is somebody from your past that you had a relationship with, a positive relationship with, that reconnects with you. Maybe they reach out to you. Maybe you guys bump into each other. For some reason, that just came to mind. Like the two of you, like you're out, or maybe you're at a place, say you're at Disney, or you're in Orlando, or you're I don't know, at the mall, or you're shopping, or you're at a craft fair, or you're at something and you bump into somebody. Okay, it catches you by surprise. For current energies, we have 10 of Swords, 6 of Cups, the Sun, and 9 of Cups. My first thought is that maybe you bump into this person that you used to know, but there was something that was going on in the past, so the two of you are able to work that out, and you start communicating, and you start talking again, and it's almost like, well, why were we mad at each other? You know, why did we lose touch? Or was it, did you just grow apart and you're like, oh my gosh, you know, I was just thinking about you, and here you are. You know, sometimes that happens where we'll think about somebody, and then for some reason, like, that person will contact us, or we'll be in touch with that person, or we'll see that person, or something will happen. So I feel like that's kind of what's happening, but I feel like it's something that's very positive, because we have the Sun card and we have the 9 of Cups, and maybe this is something that you've been kind of wanting. You know, maybe it was a past relationship that you had with someone and you're thinking about that person, and maybe you just decide to reach out to that person. Maybe you decide to reach out and surprise that person. For future energies, we have 2 of Swords, the Devil, the World, and 3 of Cups. So for future energies, I feel, again, it's very positive. Like, this side is right, this here is very positive, this energy right in here. We have the 2 of Swords, making that choice. So maybe it's about making that choice about what it is that you want to do. I feel like the 6 of Cups is the surprise. It's either something from your past, someone from your past, somebody that you used to know, somebody from childhood, you know, a friend, it could be a partner. I feel like that's what comes back in. We have the Devil. Now, that can represent that you are physically attracted to, you know, that person. That could represent that you are very physically attracted. It could be that you maybe just had a physical relationship with someone. It could also be that there was some negativity that was going on with this relationship. I don't feel like it's anything really heavy or really bad, because it's surrounded by a lot of positive cards. But we do have the 2 of Swords, which is right next to it, which is making a decision. You're not really sure what it is that you want to do about the surprise that comes in. You're not really sure. I feel like you're going back and forth, but I do feel that when you make your decision, that you're very happy with it, that you're satisfied with the choice that you've made. And it could just be a Capricorn. This could also just represent a Capricorn that maybe comes back into your life. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, qualities of a Capricorn, anything like that. All right, so we have the 6 of Pentacles, and that is sharing, balancing things out. Maybe I feel like there was something that went on in the past between you and this person, and I feel like you're able to talk that through and work it out, and then you feel so much better that, oh, I'm so glad, yeah, that you're finally able to move on from something that happened with you too in the past. And I feel like it may be something that was kind of on your mind or in the back of your mind, and you're like, I just really wish I had gotten some clarity with that. And I feel like that's what's coming in for you, that you're finally able to move on from whatever that thing is that happened in the past. Yeah, and then the Page of Pentacles is moving forward towards positive energy, towards feeling better, feeling good, especially right next to the Sun card, and then the Nine of Cups. And then we have the Emperor. So I feel like it's almost like you're so glad that it worked out, because now it's like you can move forward. Like, I feel like it's something that you have wanted to have happen, and now it's really here, and now you're like, I'm so happy, like now I can move forward with it. Now I can let go of what I was holding on to. I feel like here you're kind of working those things out. Like, you reconnect with this person, you're feeling like you want to get past it, you're working through, what actually happened, and releasing, those things, and finding out what happened, and getting an explanation, and kind of re-exploring what it is that went on. And then for future energies, I feel like you're finally able to walk away from it. Like, you finally have closure with something, and you're finally able to move past it. You're feeling better, you're feeling stronger, and you're like, oh, I'm so glad that happened. I wish that had happened earlier. Knight of Pentacles is slow, steady progress, but you're making progress within this relationship. And I feel like the two of you stay connected. I feel like you start something new, okay? You start something fresh. I feel like it's not something that is in the back of your mind, but it's something that's becoming more in the front of your mind. And then you decide to, I feel like it's almost like, do I really want to go back there, or do I not want to go back there? I feel like you may be questioning yourself about what it is that you want to do. I feel like that's kind of you making that decision and having that clarity of what it is that you want to do to reach this Ten of Cups. I do feel that for some reason I'm feeling like you reconnect with this person, and you start building a friendship, whether it's a past partner, or it's a friendship, or it's a family member, or a friend, or whatever the Six of Cups is. I feel like that's what surprises you. That's what comes back into your life. That's the relationship that you're trying to work through and figure out what happened in the past. And then you're able to let that go. And maybe for some of you, you just move on. Like, you get your answer. Sometimes we just need those people that we have to have that closure, that clarity. We get our answers, and we're like, okay, that's, you're like, why did you do that? Why did that happen? What's going on there? And then you kind of find those answers, and you're like, okay, now I feel like I can really close that door. So for some of you, it may be just you finally being able to close that door, not wondering about what happened, not wondering about what was that fight about, what was that argument about, and not having to wonder about that, and to have that closure, because sometimes we need that. This also could just also represent a past memory that you had. Maybe it's something that went on in your childhood that you kind of always question, and you're always like, I really wondered what happened. Or it may be something that you were holding on to, like this energy that you were holding on to, but then you were finally able to work through it. Like, you finally were able to face it, you were able to release it, and you were able to let go. I mean, it definitely, maybe it's something that, you did in your past that you always felt bad about, that you were like, ugh, I really wish I had made a different choice in that situation. I really wish that I had done this instead of done this, but I can't go back and change it. And then it's almost like you forgive yourself, you really come to terms with what happened, and you forgive yourself, okay? You forgive yourself about not having done this and having done that. You know what I mean? Sometimes we have to do that. And being able to do that and kind of just finishing that off and walking away and having this Eight of Cups, makes you feel stronger and makes you feel like you're ready to move forward. And you're not, sometimes we have these things that we're just constantly dragging behind us, you know, it's those energies or those memories or those things that maybe we've done or didn't do, and it's just like, oh, it always bugged me. But I feel like this also can represent the fact that you finally come to terms with something that you did and you're able to let that go, okay? You're able to release that, and it feels so much better. And then when you do that, like, you don't even think about the situation anymore. Like, maybe it was something that would come up every once in a while, you know, maybe every couple weeks or a month or something like that, and it'd keep going back. And now, once you've freed that energy, like, you're not even thinking about it anymore. You're not pulling that behind you. You're not dealing with that. That you're able to move forward and relax, because you're like, yeah, I dealt with that situation. It was like, okay, I don't have to deal with that anymore. Or it's, you know, whether it's a relationship or a memory or whatever that thing is, that you're finally able to move on from that. So it could just be like a memory or a thought or a trigger that happens that catches you by surprise, and you kind of go back to that, but you're able to release that and let it go, and you feel so much better. You're feeling stronger, which is, I feel that that's a really great thing, because I feel that shows that you're evolving and you're growing and you're moving forward, and you're not bringing past baggage with you forward, and you're releasing those. I feel like we have a lot of energies that we need to release to feel lighter and to feel better and to not have those weigh us down. And I feel like that's the process of evolving and growing. Horse spirit, I love it. Freedom is yours. Freedom from this situation, whatever this is, whatever catches you by surprise. Maybe something triggers you, like I was saying, a past relationship, friend, a past memory. I should have done this. Why did I do that? Whatever that is, freedom is yours, because you're working through this. You're letting it go. You're not holding back. You're not dealing with it. It's not in your current energy. Freedom is yours, because the book is closed on this chapter. Whether it's you're starting a new chapter with this person, I don't know. But I feel like it's sort of the ending of something, but it's the ending of something, but it's the beginning of something, and you're feeling freer. All right. Thank you so much for watching. As always, stay positive, stay safe, and I will see you next time.